What's up, guys? Chris here from Mainely Mesh. I'm being lazy because I have my feet up on my desk and I didn't want to move them, so we're going to do the video at this angle today. So Theory Thursday, just want to do a quick little theory today on throat strings. I saw a great comment on our top string theory video about how we don't string enough low pockets, and so I just wanted to kind of do this tutorial video and clarify a little what we do with our pockets. So basically with any of our pockets, they tend to sit more in the middle of the head, yeah, and they're pretty defined, but with almost all of our pockets they will, so you know, this is a pretty defined mid, but it'll bag low, and you'll see it could bag all the way down to the bottom of the head if you tied a throat string that facilitated that. So there's kind of two different styles of throat string. There's what I call the inside and the outside. The inside method was the one that I really used my whole life, where and then the outside method was something I didn't even really know about until I met Sam. And when I first saw the outside method, it almost felt too baggy for me, but I've played with it enough that I've come to understand, you know, good ways of dealing with it so that it can actually be a really useful tool for you guys to have. So the first method, the inside method, I'm stringing as I'm talking. I'm just not looking into your beautiful eyes. So the inside method is basically just saying all of your knots. I mean, oh boy, that's what happens when I don't have a camera stand. So I got this. I got this. I got this. I got. Being held up by scotch tape. Okay, so basically, all of your knots are going from the inside out on the head. So you're tying from the outside of the scoop, pushing the string through the inside of the head. And so this is kind of the standard way to do a throat string, right? So you go up the outermost row, down about halfway, up the next diamond, whatever that may be, and down and out. And so this is a really nice way to string a basic throat string, as you can see. This one's a little more bunched up because it's on a 10 diamond row. This is designed for a different throat string, which you'll see in a second. But so that's the inside method. That's kind of the way I've always been doing it. That's the way most of you guys have probably done it. And then the method that Sam used when I first met him, the outside method, is something a lot of you guys have probably seen as well. You know, this isn't novel information by any means, but you'll see that there's a slight difference. So the outside method is one where you, on the outermost holes of the throat, you still go from outside in. Actually, you always go outside in, but kind of like this is something that really it takes from traditional methods in terms of how you would string leathers, which is why Sam had it in his arsenal and I didn't. And so all you're going to do this time is still everything is outside in. Whatever. But you'll see here, now I've looped it so everything is outside in. And so it kind of loops around the back here. And what that's going to do is when you're looking at the back of the head, it's actually going to draw that line further to the outside. So you see here, if I kept this in, this would be a pretty tight mid pocket. Now if I allow this to wrap around the back, I can really bag that low. Sorry, this isn't the best head to show you guys on, but finally, essentially what what we've done now, what we're going to do on most of our heads to kind of split the difference is because that allows a lot of the pocket to bag over the back of the head, which is something you just need to understand your playing style. Who would have thought? All comes down to playing style. But so now the thing that we do is what you're going to do is you're going to start going outside in on the middle, and then you're going to immediately, before going through any mesh, you're going to go inside out on the far row, and then you're just going to go up, and since this is a 10D row that I'm doing this on, I've basically set this up so that the weave goes through the 8 diamond row, but you see here I'm going to weave that 8 diamond row. So all this is I'm going up 2, down 3, up 4, down 5, up 6, down 7, up 8, down 9. Very straightforward. And then the same thing. I'm going to loop around and go from the outside in on the far side, as you can see. And then I'm going to go from the inside out. To finish it off. And what's really nice about this throat string for me is, so it puts the out, it bags it out enough so that it makes a very straight line, and you'll see this line that wasn't really there before. It makes a very straight line from the back of the pocket down to the throat of the head. And then the coolest part for me is that it's actually very easily adjustable, because all you need to do is just kind of wiggle around in here. Pull out a little slack, slide things around, yank, and now I've just tightened it up a little bit, and you can make adjustments on the fly very easily. So that's hopefully going to be the throat string that we use in a lot of our heads. I mean, a lot of these, it really depends on the pocket that we're using. But just some thoughts on different ways to do it. There's a million and one ways to tie a throat. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna go selfie mode. A million and one ways to tie a throat string. Those are just two kind of guiding ideas for it. So you guys are getting a little bit of a sneak peek at the store right now. That's pretty much it. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all your support recently. I'm really excited now that we're getting up and rolling and that the season's just around the corner. I just couldn't be more excited. So follow us on Snapchat, which is @MainelyMesh. Follow us on Instagram. I'm MainelyMesh_Chris. We have MainelyMesh_Sam. We have @MainelyMesh as well, which is where we do the majority of our giveaways. YouTube @MainelyMesh. I hope you're already subscribed. Make sure you like this video. Comment down below if there are other things you'd like to see in a Theory Thursday or anything in general. Let us know what you think of this theory. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Have a great day, guys. Catch you guys next time.